Okay, the first thing that I do is I usually go to the thermostat and I will set the thermostat to probably 78 or 79. That way it just makes the air go off and kind of get warm before I put him in the bath. The baby bathtub that I'll be using is the Aqua Scale digital scale and thermometer. It's the 3-in-1 infant bathtub in white. I really like this because you can weigh your baby. As you can see, I'm pressing on it. It shows the temperature of the water, and also it will give a thermometer reading, and you can do it in kilograms or pounds. So that's what I'm showing you there. As you see, I'm pressing on it, but I really like this tub. For his bath, I use the extra virgin olive oil for his hair. I also use the Shea Moisture Olive Oil Baby Washing Shampoo. I use that to wash out the olive oil. And then I just take this brush by Frida Babies for Cradle Cap and eczema for his head. I really like it, and the bristles are very soft. And then I take a very small fine tooth comb, one that came in his grooming kit. If you go to Walmart or CVS, they come in a grooming kit. Then I use the Aveeno Eczema Therapy Soothing Treatment, and then the Aveeno Soothing Relief Creamy Wash, along with the Moisturizing Cream, all by Aveeno. Then I use the Vaseline for his little bottom. So what I'll do is I'll take this Eczema Therapy Soothing Treatment and I will sprinkle it all in his water and make sure it gets all over the water good. And it makes the water look dirty, but as you can see, it's not. And I just kind of get all the kinks out so it dissolves completely. Alright, now that the water is nice and dissolved, that is my little baby. This is Mr. Timmy. And he is 7 weeks old. He couldn't concentrate because he was seeing himself in the monitor. He was like, what in the world is that? Like I stated before in the title of this video, he does have a little bit of Cradle Cap that I've been trying to work at and get rid of. That's where the extra virgin olive oil and the Shea Moisture come in at. The doctor recommended Selsun Blue, but it made his skin irritated, so I stopped that. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I put a little bit of extra virgin, oh, I got a little too much, but I put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in his hair. I just take it and rub it all over my hands, and then just kind of rub it all in his head like so. And I just let it sit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it sit there while I wash him off so to marinate and just kind of condition his skin and his scalp pretty well. And I didn't show y'all before, but I'm just going to take that regular Aveeno baby wash and I'm going to take it and put a rag, put a little bit on a rag, and take my finger, like you can see, I've just put just a little bit, and I'm just going to kind of rub it together and get it lathered up, put it on my finger, and I'm going to use that to exfoliate kind of his face and kind of take care of the baby eczema. I have found that doing that helps. It has gotten rid of a lot of it and make his skin very soft. Now, he don't really like that very much, but I try to kind of talk to him and coach him through it, but he does not like me rubbing in his face. And I'm not doing it very rough. It may look like it on camera, but I'm not scrubbing hard at all. He just don't like me messing with his face. Now I'm taking the Aveeno Soothing Creamy Wash, and I'm just going to wash all over his body like that. He usually likes this part because he kind of get really relaxed. And I don't know if you can tell, but he is still focused on that monitor. He's like, Mama, something is different about today's bath time. But that's what I'm doing. I just wash his back really good, and then I lay him back and finish to wash the front of his body like so. And just he likes that part. And I take time to talk to him and kiss on him and love on him and things like that. Now I'm just going to rinse all the soap off of him and get him all washed down. I always make sure I get up under his neck really well, because that's usually where the crud and the extra milk and spit up tends to go to. So I just make sure that I get all of those hard to find areas, or those areas that you have to really dig deep into. Now I'm sitting him up, and he's looking at, he's like, Mama, there goes that monitor again. So I'm just rinsing off his back like so. And like I said, he liked that part. Now I'm going to take this Shea Moisture Olive Oil Baby Wash and Shampoo, and that's what I'm going to use to wash the extra virgin olive oil out of his head. And as you can see, I just take a very small amount, rub it in, and rub it all over his head. Like I said before, he does not like me messing with his hair. So at this time, he did start to get a little irritated with me. Like he said, all right, Mama, that's enough. But I just have to make sure I get all of the olive oil out of his hair, because I know sometimes if you leave it in, if it's a very heavy oil, and it may take out his hair. So I just try to make sure I wash it out really well. So now what I do, I take this Frida baby brush. It's a very soft brush for eczema and cradle cap, and I just kind of work that baby wash in the Shea Moisture shampoo into his scalp really well, and just kind of give him a little baby massage. Now he started to calm down when I started to massage his head with it, and so I just make sure I wash it really well. I really like this brush. It is super soft, and it feels like it's doing the trick. At least in my opinion, it is. He was looking so cute, so I had to steal me some kisses, as you can see. Now I'm just going to take this water and I'm going to rinse the shampoo and the olive oil out of his head. Quite naturally, as you can see, he do not like that. But when I try to use the running water in the kitchen with the faucet, he definitely does not like that either. So I just use a cup of water. That way it's just a little bit at a time. And that works better for him. So I'm just making sure I'm rinsing all of the shampoo and all of the oil out of his hair. He is just so cute. I am so proud. I am a proud first time mom. But he is still, as you can see, that monitor got his attention. It's definitely got his attention. I'm just making sure I go back over his body, making sure I got all of the soap and everything off of him, and everything rinsed off really well. We're all done. I just getting him good and dry. I'm gonna start drying him face and neck first. I just want to get him good and dry up under his neck. Definitely, like I said, that's where things tend to sit, and you have to really make sure you get up under there and dry all the water out. And I'm gonna dry his little areas down there. Now I'm going to start with his moisturizing cream. As you can tell, he is very ashy. He has very dry skin. I have to keep moisturizer on him. I usually put moisturizer on him every single time I change his diaper, because his skin is just super dry, and I know he takes after me on that because my skin has always been dry. I've never had oily skin. And so I have to just keep his skin very moisturized, and I use the Aveeno moisturizing cream. Also, sometimes I'll mix that with the Aveeno eczema night balm, but it just depends. Most of the time I use one, or either I'll use them in combination, and that just kind of keeps the skin moisturized for a few hours. And like I said, when I change his diaper again, I'll start to moisturize again. Now for a little bit of more moisturizer for his hair, I use the Argan Oil by Morocco. I just put just a little bit, like not even a dime size amount, and I just rub it all through his head just to add a little bit of oil back to his hair, like so. And then what I'll do is I'll take a nice little brush, a soft bristled brush, and I'll just comb it through and comb his hair down really nice. And I think he actually likes that part. At first he didn't, but I think he's gotten used to it now, so he just sit there and let me do it. Like he said, Mama, you ain't gonna stop anyway, so I might as well just deal with it. But I think he's starting to like it now when I brush his hair. Now it's just time to get him dressed. I'm going to put on his onesie. I always put him on a plain white onesie up under his sleeper every night. I just always do that. I feel like it's pretty cool in the house at night, so I just make sure I keep him nice and warm. And I love the zipper onesies. I had a few of the button-up onesies, and that is my little bundle of joy. That's his bath routine. So pretty much after that, I'll talk to him and kiss on him and love him for a little bit. And this was a night that my brother was not in school, so when he's over, sometimes he likes to read to him, and it also helps him strengthen his reading skills as well. So what he'll do is he'll read one book to him, and then I'll go behind him and read another book. After that, I will take a little time and nurse him. For the sake of the video, I'm covering myself with a Muslim blanket, but any other time I won't. As you can see, he is officially milk drunk. He is out. There's nothing else needed but except a good burping, so I'm just going to throw that over my shoulder, and I'm going to burp him and just kind of rock him just a little bit before I lay him down. I'm just gonna continue to rock him just a little bit. As you can see, he is out. He is ready to go down. Now I'm going to place him in his crib for a little bit. He's not completely crib trained just yet, but he absolutely loves his DockATot. So I'll place the DockATot inside the crib and lay him in it for a little bit and let him sleep, trying to get him used to the crib. But eventually I end up getting him out. And as you can see, he ended up in his halo bassinet in our room in his DockATot, and from there he usually sleeps pretty much all night. He wakes up twice for feedings, and that is it.